Can you believe it? China blinked. They backed down. After years of tension, years of uncertainty, and countless moments of doubt, the unthinkable has happened. The giant has retreated. The world watched with bated breath as the events unfolded. The news spread like wildfire, igniting a sense of triumph and relief across the globe. This isn't just a win, it's a historic moment, a moment that will be remembered for generations to come. The celebrations are not just about a single victory, but about the triumph of justice, the power of unity, and the strength of a nation that refused to bow down. Fireworks light up the sky, symbolizing the burst of joy and the dawn of a new era. It's a victory for the little guy, the fishermen, the local communities, the everyday people who have been directly affected by this conflict. They are the true heroes of this story. Their resilience, their courage, and their unwavering hope have been rewarded. The sight of the Philippine flag waving proudly on a boat is a testament to their spirit, a triumph for freedom of navigation. This changes everything. The open seas, once a battleground, are now a symbol of peace and cooperation. Cargo ships navigate freely, naval ships sail peacefully, and the world takes a collective sigh of relief. The principles of international law and the right to free passage have been upheld. When you fight for what's right, the Philippines stood firm and China backed down. Unbelievable. The flag-raising ceremony, the proud faces of the Navy, and the jubilant crowds all tell the story of a nation that stood its ground. This victory is not just for the Philippines, but for every nation that believes in justice, freedom, and the power of standing up for what is right. The world will remember this day, the day when the Philippines showed that even the mightiest can be humbled. The Philippines could have backed down. They didn't. They held their ground. Despite being a smaller nation with fewer resources, the Philippines stood firm. Their naval and coast guard ships patrolled the contested waters, a symbol of their resolve. The Filipino flag waving in the breeze was a testament to their determination to protect their territory and their rights. The West Philippine Sea was not just a geopolitical issue, it was a matter of national pride and survival. They called out China's aggression. Philippine officials took to the international stage, voicing their concerns and rallying support. Protests erupted across the country, with citizens demanding action against China's encroachments. The government, under immense pressure, knew that they had to act decisively. They couldn't afford to be passive in the face of such blatant aggression. Then things started to change. The Philippines got serious. They modernized their military, they forged alliances. New military equipment began arriving and the armed forces underwent rigorous training. Joint military drills with allies became a common sight, showcasing their enhanced capabilities. The message was clear. The Philippines was no longer a pushover. They were ready to defend their sovereignty with newfound strength and determination. The US, Japan, Australia all stood with the Philippines. These alliances were more than just symbolic gestures. They were strategic partnerships aimed at countering China's influence. The presence of American, Japanese, and Australian forces in joint exercises sent a powerful signal to Beijing. The international community was united in its support for the Philippines, and they were prepared to back it up with military might if necessary. The pressure mounted on China. Diplomatic channels buzzed with activity as nations voiced their opposition to China's actions. International protests highlighted the global discontent, and naval standoffs became more frequent. The world was watching, and China found itself increasingly isolated. The aggressive posturing that once seemed so effective was now drawing widespread condemnation. Their economy felt the strain. The economic repercussions of their actions began to take a toll. The Chinese stock market experienced significant declines, and factories that once buzzed with activity now stood empty. The economic downturn was a direct consequence of their aggressive policies, and it was becoming clear that the cost of their ambitions was too high. Their reputation was in tatters. Something had to give, and it did. China retreated. The negative headlines and international scrutiny were too much to bear. Diplomatic retreats followed, and the once formidable military bases in the West Philippine Sea were abandoned. The world had stood up to China's aggression, and in the end, it was China that had to back down. The balance of power had shifted, and the Philippines emerged stronger and more resilient than ever before. The Philippines knew they couldn't match China ship for ship, so they got smart. They upgraded their navy. New patrol boats, new weapon systems, they sent a message: don't mess with us. But it wasn't just about military might. The Philippines played the diplomatic game too. They rallied international support, they took their case to the UN, they exposed China's lies. It was a masterclass in strategy. China thought they could get away with it. They underestimated the Philippines. They misjudged the world's reaction. Big mistake. Their aggression backfired. Their economy took a hit. Investors got nervous. Nobody wants to do business with a bully. China's reputation was in the gutter. Isolated and alone, they had no choice but to back down. This victory is monumental for the Philippines. It's not just a win on paper, it's a triumph that reverberates through the hearts and minds of every Filipino. The sense of national pride is palpable as people from all walks of life come together to celebrate this historic moment. Economically, the implications are profound. The stock market is already showing positive trends, reflecting the newfound confidence in the nation's economic future. Local businesses are thriving, and the bustling markets are a testament to the renewed vigor in commerce. Investors, both local and international, are eyeing the Philippines with renewed interest. With this victory, the Philippines can now fully explore and utilize the rich resources of the West Philippine Sea. This includes not only fishing, but also the extraction of valuable resources like oil and natural gas. The potential for economic growth is immense, and the benefits will be felt across various sectors. The opportunities for natural gas extraction and the fishing industry are particularly significant. Fishermen can now cast their nets with a sense of security, knowing that the waters are rightfully theirs. The large catches of fish will not only feed the nation, but also boost exports, contributing to the overall economic health of the country. But this victory is about more than just economic gains. It's about national pride and standing tall on the global stage. The sight of proud Filipinos waving their flags and soldiers saluting is a powerful image of unity and strength. It's a reminder that the nation can achieve great things when it stands together. The Philippines has shown the world what it's made of. The diplomatic efforts and the legal battle have paid off, and the international community has taken notice. This win in the international court is a testament to the resilience and determination of the Filipino people. The message is clear. The Philippines is not afraid to fight for what is rightfully theirs. The sight of Navy patrol boats in the sea and protesters with signs supporting the nation underscores the collective resolve to protect and defend their sovereignty. This victory will resonate for generations to come. It's a legacy that will be passed down, inspiring future generations to stand up for their rights and their nation. The sight of children playing by the sea with the Filipino flag waving in the background is a poignant reminder of the bright future that lies ahead. So China backed down. Does this mean they've changed their ways? Unlikely, but it does open the door for something new. Maybe, just maybe, this is a chance for cooperation. Imagine that. Joint exploration of resources, shared fishing grounds, a peaceful and prosperous West Philippine Sea. It's a long shot, I know, but hey, stranger things have happened. This victory is a great start, but the Philippines can't rest on their laurels. They need to stay vigilant. They need to keep building up their defenses. They need to strengthen their alliances. Joint patrols with the US, Japan, Australia. That's the key to keeping China in check. It's about sending a clear message: we're watching you. Don't even think about trying anything funny. Section 8, Economic Potential. The West Philippine Sea is a goldmine, literally oil, gas, minerals, it's all there. And now the Philippines can finally start tapping into it. Imagine the possibilities, new jobs, new industries, a booming economy. This could transform the Philippines. They could become a regional powerhouse, all thanks to this incredible victory. The world is watching and they're impressed. The Philippines showed them what courage looks like. They stood up to a bully and they won. This sends a powerful message. It shows that aggression doesn't pay. It shows that international law matters. This victory could inspire other countries to stand up for themselves. It could be a turning point in the fight for a free and open West Philippine Sea. So, what's next? That's the million-dollar question. One thing's for sure. The Philippines is in the driver's seat. They've earned their place at the table. They have a chance to shape the future of the region, to build a more peaceful and prosperous future for themselves and for generations to come. It's a huge responsibility, but I have a feeling they're up to the task. What do you think?